So today we're here at the Scottish Storytelling Centre in Edinburgh on the Royal Mile, and we're excited because we've just launched our Rewilding Nation Charter. We wanted to reach out to many stakeholders, MSPs, rewilders, other rewilding organisations, to tell them about the Charter and the potential journey that we'll be taking, and I think it was a great success.
We know that we must protect and restore our precious natural environment for future generations. We also need to ensure we have thriving, vibrant rural, island and urban communities that are resilient to climate change. And together, and it will have to be together, all of us, we must ensure that the stories inspired by Scotland's beautiful wildlife and landscapes can continue to be told. Tapalud, thank you.
It's been such a brilliant event so far. The culmination of nearly 8 months worth of work since we put the charter out to the public to understand what their support for Rewilding Nation is and what it means to them. To come tonight to be able to share some of those messages, to hear the letters that people have written to the earth and what it means to them to do something about the terrible challenges we're facing with climate and biodiversity breakdown. And here tonight we've presented to the Scottish Government our pathway towards a rewilding nation, a strong, bold message to the world that Scotland can lead the way in nature recovery.
With the Rewilding Charter, we're setting a direction where rewilding is a fundamental part of not only our culture, but also our economy. I think rewilding is a huge opportunity to give a real boost to some of these rural economies.
What was clear for me tonight, and what I was really pleased to see, is that rewilding is about people. It's not it is about the environment, it is about the biodiversity, but central to all of it is people. And I was really pleased to see that tonight in the presentation, in the charter, in the chats that I had, in the letters to the earth that were read out. People are at the heart of a rewilded Scotland.
We know that rewilding has the potential to unlock untold benefits, but what we need is the policy landscape, the financial backing, and the will of those in power to make it happen. And that's what we're asking from a Rewilding Nation campaign.
The Rewilding Charter is brilliant because it urges the Scottish Government to protect 30% of Scotland's land and seas, and that's something we desperately need.
Scotland is seen as a leader, and I think by becoming the first nation as a rewilding nation will really put us at the forefront, showing that we have leadership in this space for nature recovery.
Quite often we take such a short-term view, especially when it comes to politics, and we need to take a step back, look at the bigger picture, because we can't make short-term solutions. They have to be long-term sustainable solutions to this problem that is going to affect us all. Whether you're aware of it or not, whether you're connected to nature or not, it will affect you.
If you're a politician, you can support something that really isn't that controversial anymore. And in 40 or 50 years' time, people will point at you and go, you signed that bill, you protected that bit of water, or you enabled that restoration of that forest. And they will remember that. And we've got evidence of this because you see it in other countries. Like I've just luckily visited for work Costa Rica. And they revere the politicians that made the decisions in the 50s that allows them to have 60% forest cover now. They are revered, and our politicians could have them. They could have that heroic status.
It's different because there's been lots of initiatives focused on protecting environments, but the problem is that many of our protected environments are degraded.
At the moment, not only are we not very well rewilded, but we're actually one of the lowest countries in terms of biodiversity intactness in the world. So this could not only make us do better as a country, but could actually put us on the world stage and encourage other countries to do so, which at the moment I feel it's the opposite. We have to learn from these other countries.
This is not what Scotland should look like. We need a place that's flourishing, and that's definitely not what is happening now. This is the future, of your children. This is the future of Scotland. So we all need to be invested in this and invested in the future of nature.
I dream of a louder dawn chorus, of our hills full of trees again, of huge, healthy wetlands, of people complaining about there being too many insects instead of too few, and of a life lived in harmony with nature. Why are you not considered a priority when everything we do in our lives can only happen because of you? I don't know why many of the people with the power to make a real difference don't seem to appreciate that. And I don't know how to make them care. If only more people realize that caring about you is, if nothing else, an act of self-preservation.
If you're interested in supporting a Rewilding Nation campaign, you can sign up to our charter. You go directly to the website rewild.scot/charter and add your name to the charter and provide your support.